Now that E3 2021 has finally wrapped up, it's time to count down my top 10 E3 moments, games, revelations, and reveals from this year's digital event. So let's get started right now. Number 10, The Outer Worlds 2. Obsidian Entertainment have shown that they are absolute masters of everything they do, showing us Avowed last year, Grounded making waves on Xbox and PC, and now with this great and hilarious reveal for The Outer Worlds 2 with just a really short teaser that just personifies who Obsidian are. This would be way higher up the list if it wasn't just a teaser to say it was happening, but this was just an absolutely incredible trailer, and if it's anything to go by for the tone of the next game, which I imagine it is going to be an absolute riot. The Outer Worlds 2 is years away at this point, but it is going to be one hell of a game when Obsidian get around to it. Number 9, Kena, Bridge of Spirits. Bringing Ember Labs' animation history into a video game world is fantastic. The creatures, the rot that follow you around are adorable, and the world and the music even gives me vibes of Ori and the Blind Forest. This gorgeous design, incredible lighting, fantastic enemy design, and of course animations, the fact that an indie team's first game can be this graphically impressive is just one of the most exciting things about this new generation. Kena, Bridge of Spirits will be coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and the Epic Game Store in just a couple of months' time on August the 24th, and I can't wait to get my hands on this beautiful, beautiful game. Number 8, Harold Halibut. Shown in the Direckt Games Showcase, and one of the most intriguing and unique games that I've seen for the entire V3, this retro sci-fi game about a spaceship that gets stranded on an ocean planet, Harold Halibut is a handcrafted and an incredibly cool world. Every single character, environment, and everything you see in the game has been handcrafted by the developers and then scanned meticulously and brought into the game in 3D. It's even got motion captured cutscenes, which are just unlike anything I think I've ever seen, and incredible animations to go along with it. It's kind of unlike any game that I've ever seen before, and I cannot wait until this one releases. We don't have a release date yet, but they're saying soon. Keep an eye out for more information about Harold Halibut leading up to its launch. Number 7, A Plague Tale Requiem. Plague Tale Innocence was one of my favourite games from the last couple of years, and it is an absolutely beautiful and heartbreaking story about a family torn apart. With this new and gorgeous trailer showing off that Plague Tale Requiem is coming in 2022, I'm more than excited to experience more as Amicia de Rune and find out what's going on with her incredibly powerful brother Hugo. Coming exclusively to next-gen consoles, both PS5 and Xbox Series, as well as PC and even on the Switch via cloud gaming, this game is going to be an absolute powerhouse from one of the most talented studios in the world. We've seen what Asobo Studio can do with the entire planet in Flight Simulator, and I can't wait to see what their engine can produce in a truly next-generation game. Plague Tale Requiem will be releasing in 2022 and coming day one to Game Pass. Number 6, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Literally the first game we saw in the entire week of Summer Game Fest and E3 is one of the most anticipated games that is on my list right now. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is a spin-off from the Borderlands series that takes huge inspiration from the Assault on Dragon Keep DLC that we played in Borderlands 2 a few years ago. Taking a more high fantasy approach with magic and spellcasting, melee weapons, and of course, guns, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands looks like it's going to be more of an incredible thing, but with a completely different vibe. I can't wait to see what the character customization looks like, how it plays with friends, and everything in between, and experience this, what I assume is going to be a hilarious Borderlands-esque story led by Tiny Tina herself. I'm so excited about this game releasing for all platforms in 2022. Number 5, Bethesda games are exclusive. I know we've been saying this for months, but it's finally amazing to see Bethesda and Xbox stand by their convictions and say Bethesda Softworks games are exclusive to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. With Starfield and Redfall bookending a huge showcase the other night, it's so exciting to see Xbox and Bethesda really push the fact that these games are exclusive. Players on PC, players on Xbox, and those who subscribe to Game Pass are going to be able to play these games day and date with the service and experience these incredible new worlds. Starfield looks incredible, even just from that short trailer, and the extra details that Todd Howard and Bethesda have shared in interviews, screenshots, and YouTube videos is making me more and more excited for this game. Arcane Austin, one of the most talented development teams, is coming up with a brand new IP, Redfall. This game didn't strike me as much when I first watched the trailer, but the more I'm thinking about this game and it's sounding like Dishonored crossed with Borderlands, it's just getting me hyped for what Arcane can do next. Dishonored is an incredible series, and Prey is highly beloved by many players, and it's so good to see this incredibly talented studio getting to flex their muscles and create something entirely new and unique. The level design of any of their games is completely unmatched in the industry, and I can't wait to see how they bring that to an open world co-op immersive sim. Next year is going to be jam-packed with games already, but knowing Redfall's coming in summer and then Starfield in November has me hyped for the future of Bethesda, Xbox, and exclusive games on Game Pass. Number 4. Game Pass is just insane. Xbox's conference was really all about the games, but under that was a showcase of how strong Game Pass is and how it's just getting stronger and stronger by the day. For the rest of this year, we've got so many games releasing straight into the service on day one, with big games like Back 4 Blood, Halo Infinite, Forza Horizon 5, and Psychonauts 2. There's such a huge range of games coming, from indies like The Ascent to massive games like Flight Simulator, which is dropping very, very soon, and then games like Lemnis Gate, Hades, Stalker 2 next year, and even Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance. The Game Pass service is going from strength to strength, and with some big hitting first-party games finally coming to fruition after all these years, and still more in the pipeline that we know very little about, this is the best time to become a Game Pass subscriber and really soak it all in, play all those games, and get a ridiculous backlog like the rest of us. Number 3. Elden Ring. The Elden Ring trailer was another one from the Summer Game Fest kickoff that really, really stood out. It's been so hyped for so long, but I think that trailer absolutely lived up to the expectations. I said it in the podcast the other night, I think that may be one of the best trailers ever made. It is just full of action, full of world building, and it really sells the game in a way that only From Software could. The fast-paced combat, the incredible world design, the most disgusting enemies you've ever seen, horseback traversal, magic, and so much more. That trailer is packed to the brim, every single frame, with something super interesting. I cannot wait until this game comes out, and we've only got to wait until the 21st of January 2022. Elden Ring is going to be a blockbuster, there is no doubt about it. Number 2. Forza Horizon 5. It was long rumored and all the rumors were true, but I don't think the rumors could have ever captured how incredible this game was going to look. The team at Playground Games are really just masters in the industry, and Forza Horizon 4 is still an incredible living game since the day it came out in 2018. But Horizon 5 looks like it's more of an incredible thing. It looks like they've taken out the seasons, but there's such a diverse range of biomes in the Mexican open world, volcanoes, forests, cities, and so much more for us to explore with our friends for the next entry in this Forza Horizon series. I cannot wait to see what this game looks like on Series X when it releases and just explore this wide open world with my friends. Forza Horizon 5 is coming this year, November the 9th, and it is, of course, as a first-party title, included in Game Pass on day one. Number 1, Halo Infinite. The hype is real for Halo Infinite, and it is one of the best things I've seen in the gaming industry, for Xbox fans especially, in a long time. For 343 to come out and show that multiplayer and get the reaction that it got is so well deserved. I'm incredibly excited about how this game's going to turn out, and I have such faith that 343 are going to do an insanely good job. I'm so glad that this game got pushed back a year, because the upgrades we've seen from last year's showing are night and day. I don't know how long that delay was in the works for anyway, because there seemed to be so much extra work that needed to be done, but I'm glad it happened, even though the Series X launched without its big franchise alongside. Halo Infinite looks like it's taking the multiplayer to another level, bringing back some of that legacy, but also giving us new things like the grapple, new weapons, incredible customization, and more. And the fact that it's free to play is going to bring so many new people into this iconic and brilliant world. 343 Industries are a headlining studio for Microsoft, and I'm glad that Halo is getting the hype that it deserves after all these years. It releases holiday this year on Xbox consoles, PC, cloud gaming, and of course, in Game Pass. And that is our list. That is my top 10 things from E3 this year. Let me know what you thought. Did I miss anything entirely obvious that I should have brought into this list? Let me know your top 10s down in the comments below. I cannot thank every single one of you enough for supporting this channel throughout all of E3. It's been an absolutely massive week. Thank you all for watching our streams, watching the videos, commenting, following me on Twitter. It all really means the world to me, and I'm so glad to bring you this content, bring you this coverage. I can't wait to do it all again next year, and I cannot wait to play all of these games and experience all of these incredible worlds with all of you throughout the next 6, 12, 18 months and beyond. It is a great time to be a gamer, Xbox or otherwise, and we have the best generation ahead of us. If you enjoy what I do on this channel, I would love for you to hit like and subscribe and share this with a friend or two and get them hyped for the future of gaming as well. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.